What a way to start, as what a way to introduce you all to a brand new series. Hello everyone and welcome to the JBL Grand Prix, a brand new Marbula One inspired tournament here on the JBL Association. We have here a race in the Supernova Circuit, home track of the Gamma Race, introducing you to how the racing will go in this league. But before we can race, first we have to qualify. 16 teams will go through Q1, where the top 8 will move to Q2, starting us off with the Gamma Rays, of course, with Burst going down the course, as I will explain it as we go along. First of all, the opening time, 9:47 to start us off. As I was trying to say, we have 2 rounds to the qualifiers. The first round is about as good of a time as you can get. You're racing against yourself, and the top 8 teams will go to the second round of qualifying, which is a 3-lap shootout for the lead. As Midnight from the Knights of Night sets the time of 9:20 and takes the lead at the moment. 14 teams still yet to go. As up next on the list, Rake from Untitled Geese, a team we have not seen since the Marble Sports Championship. They have hosted back then, haven't really done too well, and this time around it doesn't seem well either. 10 seconds 08 provisionally. We're sitting in last place. As you can see here, it's a very short track, about 3 turns total with 2 splits in between. A lot of 180 turns, as up next Ton for the Speedstar Skeletons, ready to go down the course. So far keeping a high amount of speed, great around the turn, and 9.10 takes the lead. Speedstar Skeletons currently sitting in first. You just want to finish in the top 8 and you move to Q2. Let's see what they can do. As up next, Gravity for Forces of Nature, a team that almost made it to the JBL Cup but just lost on a fan voting. They would love to prove that they are worth something here, and the 968 so far pretty good. Forces of Nature in 4th place. Maybe we'll make it to the race. Streamline from Streaming Serpents up next, and that is very slow. Ooh, very bumpy. Couldn't pick a lane on the splits. Couldn't do it again either here. And an 11:25. Not what you want to see. 6th place at the moment, sitting in the back. Unfortunate start for the Streaming Serpents. As Trans from Translucent Grass, a team also that has been in the Marble Sports Championship, currently in Sweet Acacia League, here as a guest appearance, and they've definitely made an appearance so far. 9:44 to start us off. They're currently sitting in 3rd, with 7 teams have gone. Up next, Deserter, Eye of the Desert, a team that has been back in the JBL Cup. Not actually back, but they have been there in Season 1. And what do they have for us? It's a 9:18, putting them in 2nd. Eye of the Desert on the return. They're proving that they shouldn't have been gone in the first place. At least that's what they would love to prove to everyone watching. As up next, Cross from the Zooming Zebras won the lap race in Season 2. Would love to prove that they are good racers. Can they prove it here? Not the best first run, but a decent one nonetheless. 9:58, putting them at the moment in 7th. As Pixel for Pixelated Artists up next onto the course. Pixelated Artists again from the Sweet Acacia League will soon start another season there. As at the moment 9:86, putting them in 8th, just barely within a chance to make it to Q2. Lim for Team Lemonade, our champions at the moment of the JBL Cup after winning Season 3, are onto the course. Slim, a bit slow, very slow actually, very bumpy, can't keep it together. 11:27, the worst time we've seen yet. 11th place out of 11 teams. And that means that up to Knights of Night, the teams are already into Q2, as Dandelion from the Sweet Dandelions is up next. Another team from the Sweet Acacia League that loves to prove itself here. What do they have? It's a bit slow here, and a 10:55. Not what you like to see. 10th place at the moment and also will not make it to Q2. Translucent Grass though, they will, as Metallics from Mecha Via Vulture, a brand new team competing here for the first time ever in their career. What do they have for us? It's looking pretty decent so far, and the 963 puts them in 6th, which is just shy of a spot in Q2 at the very least for now, as Gamma Rays, they will be there. As Morgan, for Captain Morgan crew, a team from just another marble competition. Trying to compete here, trying to prove that a small competitor can also win, but it's not looking like it right now. 10-15, they will not make it to Q2. There's only 2 spots remain. Talisman from Golden Scarabs, a team that has been competing for Bats competition way back then. They have not shown up in 3 years. And what do they have in their long-awaited return? A 10-11 for provisional 11th. As now, the final spot for Q2 is between Zooming Zebras and our JBL Cup Season 1 and 2 champions, the Whitecaps, who have started very poorly here. Can they make a recovery? They cannot! 10-27 will put them in P13 to start the race tomorrow. But that means that the Zooming Zebras will make it to Q2. That will start in just a moment. The bottom half already seeded for the actual race tomorrow. The Supernova Circuit, but now the top 8 in a 3-lap shootout will go to see who will start in pole. Whoever starts in first gets 3 bonus points. Second place on the starting position will get 2, and third will get 1. Everything else is about where you start, as at the moment it is Eye of the Desert holding up first place. Gamma Rays are hosts, up into second place. Can they have a strong finish here? Burst into the lead. Burst looking good so far, trying to push, gets the block on Deserter, and will hold on to first place going into the final lap of this qualifier. Can they hold on? They already dropped down. Deserter to the lead. Midnight right behind, but a bad bump here. Burst shooting forward, but gets blocked. And Deserter from Eye of the Desert will take pole at the Supernova Circuit and get 3 points for their team. Gamma Rays, hosts for this race, will start in second place. That is a good way to start, as all the other teams, of course, just ready to go along. And of course, Team Lemonade, unfortunate start for them. They will start in the back. Of course, for Zooming Zebras also will get 1 point for starting in third place. But tomorrow, we will see you for the Supernova Circuit race. We hope to see you then. Until then, don't forget to keep on falling.